everyone, and welcome to our English lesson of today. So, first of all, I would like you to be thinking about what a noun is. Okay, so if you'd like to pause and have a little bit of thinking time, you can do. Okay, we should have got that a noun is a person, a place, an object or a thing, or an idea. So here I'm going to show you a sentence and I want you to try and find the nouns in this sentence. Again, you can pause it if you'd like to have a bit of extra time to think about it. The sleepy children looked at the twinkling stars in the sky. So what are the nouns? What are either the person, the place, the object, or the idea in that sentence? Now, you should have found that the noun is children and stars. They are the things in this sentence. The sleepy children looked at the twinkling stars in the, we've forgotten one. What's the other one that we've forgotten? Sky. Okay, next we're going to be thinking about what an adjective is. So have a little think, what is an adjective? So an adjective describes a noun. They talk about those things. They give us more information about the size, the appearance, what it looks like, how it might feel, the state, and more about the noun. So again, we've got the same sentence. We know what the nouns are, but now we need to think about what is describing the noun. So for example, we have got the children, that is the noun. And what are the children? How could we describe the children? They are sleepy, the sleepy children. So we know they're quite tired, like me in the morning. The sleepy children looked at the twinkling stars in the sky. So what adjective is describing what noun? Have a little think about it. And hopefully you should have got the twinkling stars. We know that the stars are twinkling in the sky. It is describing that noun. Now, talking about nouns, what is a noun phrase? We have looked at this before. Hopefully some of you will remember. A noun phrase is a group of words that gives information about a thing, about a noun. It does not include a verb. It is a very simple phrase. For example, the flower, the apple, a table, a teacher. Okay, so they're not giving us a verb, they are just telling us about that noun. What's an expanded noun phrase? I wonder who remembers, because we did look at this last term. An expanded noun phrase gives more information using adjectives, okay? And there's lots of different ways that we've looked at to make interesting expanded noun phrases. You can just have an adjective and a noun, a thing and something that describes it. You could also have adjective, comma, adjective, noun, and we practice that a lot. And we can also use prepositions such as the word of. And we are going to be looking at these three types of expanded noun phrases today. You're going to be using those in your own sentences, okay? Just similarly as we did in class. So I've got an expanded noun phrase. I want you to find, am I using an adjective noun, adjective comma, adjective noun, or am I using the preposition of? So here is the first sentence. The smell of fresh bread wafted through the air. That's a bit of vocabulary that we learned a few terms ago. The smell of fresh bread wafted through the air. So if you'd like to pause it and think about what the expanded noun phrase is. And you should have found that the noun is bread. And the adjective that is describing the bread is fresh. But we've also got something else in here. The smell of fresh bread wafted through the air. Exactly, we've got the preposition of. So we know that we are talking about the scent, the smell of something, and we know that this bread is fresh. It's a nice smell that is wafting through the air. Now, another sentence that we've got is Cassie heard, which is from Tar Beach, our last book. Cassie heard the sound of humming traffic on the hot, busy streets. So when I'm looking at this sentence, I can see the noun traffic, and I know that the traffic is humming. It's making some quiet sounds. It might be quite busy and bustling, so it's making a humming sound, the traffic. But some of you might have also spotted, again, that preposition, because we're talking about the sound of humming traffic. Now, is that done? Or have I got another one? Hopefully you spotted we have a second one here. We've got on the hot, busy streets. So we've got the hot, busy streets. So we've got adjective, comma, adjective, noun. So sometimes in a sentence, they can use lots of different types of expanded noun phrases to make their sentences exciting. Okay, so here I've got some sentences. I've got 5 sentences. And I want you to pause this video and try and identify which type of expanded noun phrase is shown. Okay, so I'm going to go through it as well. The first sentence, the enormous frightened elephant ran away. So straight away, I need to spot my noun. The enormous frightened elephant. Well, I know that the noun is an elephant. It is a thing. Now, what adjective have I got? One adjective? Have I listed my adjectives? Have I got 2? Or am I using the preposition of? Let's have a look. The enormous, frightened. So I've got 2 adjectives that are describing the elephant. I know it is a big animal, that's the size, and I know that it is scared, it's not happy right now. So we've got the enormous, frightened elephant. Now, because I have 2 adjectives, that is a list of those adjectives. So in between, I need a comma. The enormous, comma, frightened elephant ran away. Okay. Number 2. A massive cloud of silver ash came down. We know that happened in Pompeii, don't we, when Vesuvius erupted. A massive cloud of silver ash came down. So I'm going to find my nouns. A massive cloud, a cloud is a thing, of silver ash. We know what ash is. That comes out of our volcanoes, doesn't it? Came down. Now, what is describing these nouns? Let's have a look. A massive cloud. Oh, that is telling us about the size, isn't it? It's a big cloud. It's a large cloud. Of silver ash. So the ash is silver. It's a grey colour that is coming down. Okay. Number 3. The deafening sound of Vesuvius erupting. The deafening sound of Vesuvius erupting. Now, Vesuvius is a noun, but can I see any adjectives? Doesn't say violent Vesuvius, so I've not got any adjectives here. But I have got the deafening sound of Vesuvius, and I've also got my of. So it's the sound of Vesuvius erupting. So I know that the sound is deafening of Vesuvius erupting. Oh, I've got a bit of vocabulary here from our vocab wall. The diligent woman went to work. So remember, diligent means hard working. They're focused on their job. The diligent woman went to work. So what is this woman? Have a think. What is this woman? What's the adjective? It is diligent. She's a hard-working woman and she's gone to work, and that is just one adjective and the noun. We haven't got a comma because there is only one adjective. The last one. The hungry, desperate monkey climbed the tree to reach some food. Oh, hope it made it. So the hungry, desperate monkey climbed the tree to reach some food. So I know I'm describing my monkey. The hungry, desperate monkey. The monkey is hungry and it is desperate. So in between, I need a comma because I've listed 2 adjectives. And we know that it climbed the tree to reach some food. If I wanted to improve this sentence, maybe I could add in another adjective and just use an adjective noun. And I could say climb the tree to reach some delicious food, some nutritious food, for healthy food, a synonym. Maybe we could use that, okay? Now, your job is going to be to write your own expanded noun phrases about these pictures. And I've given you some pictures where you know some vocabulary about them from last term. So the first picture is a volcano, and we learned a lot about volcanoes. So you might want to start off thinking about the nouns first. What can you see? Well, I know that I can see lava, because when magma comes out of the Earth's crust, it is called lava. So I might want to write a sentence about lava. I can also see ash clouds. I can also see rock. So you might want to use that to describe your volcano. Remember, you can use one adjective and a noun, two adjectives with a comma and a noun, or the preposition of. You might want to talk about the sound of lava pouring out, the smell of the burning rock and ash. Okay? The second picture, which hopefully you recognize the title of the book, is Tar Beach. Okay, this is a scene from Tar Beach, and we can see our character Cassie flying over New York. I wonder if any of you remember the name of this bridge. I'll give you 3 seconds. It's the George Washington Bridge. So we can see Cassie flying through the starry sky. Maybe you want to talk about the stars. You might want to talk about the bridge. You might want to talk about her ribbon on her dress blowing through the wind. You might want to describe the buildings or some skyscrapers, some really tall buildings in the background in the cityscape. Okay, but what I really want you to focus on today is using an adjective noun, adjective comma, adjective noun, and the preposition of. Okay, and I'll be very, very impressed if you can use all of those three. If you want to find your own picture or you want to describe something else in your house and write some more expanded noun phrases, I would love to see them. Okay? Anyway, I will see you soon. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your work. Bye.